जमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन जमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद जय श्री Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभुपाद गौरनीताय जय गौरनीताय गौरनीताय जय गौरनीताय जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ISKCON फाउंडर आचार्य BBT फाउंडर आचार्य डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। राधा कृष्ण गोपी गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा मैया की जय। जमुना मैया की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। ISKCON वृंदावन की जय। कृष्ण बलराम की जय। राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता विशाखा की जय। श्री गौर निताय की जय। भगवत वाणी श्रीमद्भगवद गीता एज इट इज की जय। ऑल ग्लोरी टू असेंबली ऑफ डिवोटीज। ऑल ग्लोरी टू असेंबली ऑफ डिवोटीज। ऑल ग्लोरी टू असेंबली ऑफ डिवोटीज। श्री गुरु श्री गौरांग। ओम अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जन शैलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथानितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदान् सहगणतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरतिशै नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशः गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। सभी क्लास के सब पास आ जाना चाहिए। सो प्लीज कम जस्ट फ्रंट फार अवे। Okay. See, front seat, front chairs is there. Okay. So, reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation. Today's text 9. kāryam iti eva yat karma niyatam kriyate Arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam caiva सः त्यागः sāttviko mataḥ। kāryamiति eva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam caiva tyāgaḥ sāttviko mataḥ kāryamiti eva yat karma niyataṁ kriyate arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam caiva tyāgaḥ sāttviko mataḥ kāryamiti eva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam caiva tyāgaḥ sāttviko mataḥ. Please repeat. Kāryamiti eva yat karma Kāryamiti eva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam caiva tyāgaḥ sāttviko mataḥ. Kāryamiti eva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam. Word meaning. Kāryam, it must be done. Iti, thus. Eva, indeed. Yat, which. Karma, work. Niyatam, prescribed. Kriyate, is performed. Arjuna, O Arjuna. Saṅgam, bring up. Phalam, the result. Cha, also. Eva, certainly. Saha, that. Tyāgaḥ, renunciation. Sāttvikaḥ, in the mode of goodness. Mataḥ, in my opinion. O Arjuna, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be the mode of goodness. Please repeat. O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all the attachment to the result, to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness. Purport. Prescribed duties must be performed with this mentality. One should act without attachment to the result. Disassociated from the modes of work. A man working in Kṛṣṇa consciousness is in a factory does not associate himself with the work of the factory. One with the workers of the factory, he simply works for Kṛṣṇa. And when he gives up the result of Kṛṣṇa, he is acting transcendentally. Hare Krishna. kāryam iti eva yat karma niyatam kriyate Arjuna saṅgam tyaktvā phalam caiva tyāgaḥ sāttviko mataḥ. O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness. So, this 18th chapter, the perfection of renunciation. The chapter is entitled. Actually, the Bhagavad Gita is completed up to 17th chapter finished. But in 18th chapter, just Kṛṣṇa gave the whole summary of Bhagavad Gita, every chapter. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that actually Bhagavad Gita was finished in second chapter. He told that in second chapter Kṛṣṇa told everything. Karma, jnana, renunciation, everything. But still, because Arjuna has some questions again, doubts, so Kṛṣṇa has to clarify his doubts. But here we see in the 18th chapter, just like one write a book, but in conclusion he will give a concluding paragraph about whole essay he written. Similarly, after speaking the Bhagavad Gita up to 17th chapter, 18th chapter is just a summary of whole Bhagavad Gita, all the chapters. And actually the first 12 verses, it is spoken by Kṛṣṇa about, or concludes about, first 6 chapter of Bhagavad Gita. That is Niskama Karma Yoga. And middle chapters are called Bhakti Yoga 7 to 12 and concluding chapter is Jnana Yoga. But here, this first 6 chapter of Bhagavad Gita, that is Niskama Karma Yoga, that is what is the conclusion of the 6 chapters is given in first 12 verses of this chapter. Just like we see in 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita in the beginning, Kṛṣṇa told, Anāsrita karma phala kāryam karma karoti ja sa yogi cha sannyasi na niragni na chakriya. Person who acts without attachment to the result for the pleasure of Guru and Kṛṣṇa, that is actually he is a sannyasi and he is a renunciant. He is a renunciant or he is a yogi who gave up the results of. So, similarly in this chapter, beginning, Kṛṣṇa is describing what is, because Arjuna asked about what is sannyasa and what is tyāgaḥ. So, in first verse we see how Arjuna asked that, O Lord, Kesi Nisudan, means a killer of Kesi demon. The doubts in our mind is considered here, as Prabhupada wrote in Purport, is called as demons. When we have a doubt, so many doubts. So, Arjuna asked, Sannyasasya mahabhaho tattvam ichchami vedutum tyāgaḥ hi hrishikesha pruthak kesi nisudana. Arjuna said, O mighty one, I wish to understand the purpose of renunciation, tyāgaḥ, and of the renounced order of life, sannyasa, O killer of Kesi demon, master of the senses. So, to renouncing all karma is called sannyas. And renouncing, to understand the purpose of renunciation is tyāgaḥ, and renounced order of life is sannyas. So, actually, no one, Kṛṣṇa told in this past 6 chapters that no one can exist in this material body without doing any karma. Even Kṛṣṇa told that everyone is compelled to do some karma. In any varna or any ashram, as we have know, in our spirit, in our one ashram dharma, there is 4 orders and 4 orders of life. And what is the 4 orders of life? Spiritual orders, like brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyas. Similarly, in a society, in social order, we have Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So, but in this age of Kali, what happened? Huh? Kalau Shudra Sambhava. It's told that Prabhupada many times quotes the verse, Janmana jayate Shudra, sanskare dijo uchyate, Veda pathet bhavet vipra, Brahma janati iti Brahmana. And accordingly also in the society, we have see different varnas is recommended for the particular ashram. The sannyas ashram actually for Brahmanas. Kshatriya is up to Vanaprastha. Like Yudhishthira Maharaj Pandavas, they took Vanaprastha and left. And Grahasthas up to Grahastha life. Someone may be, according to Guru's permission, or he may be, go to higher Vanaprastha. But a Sudra is always to remain in Grahastha life. This is a Vedic recommendation for this people in age of Kali. In other ages, actually, someone is born in a particular varna, like a particular family, so he considered it the same. Is born in Sudra family, is Sudra. In Kshatriya family, is Kshatriya. Vaishya family, Vaishya, and Brahmana family, Vaishya. According to their birth, their activity is also decided. That's why we see in Ramayana, when Ramchandra was ruling this planet or Ajodhya, so there is even 40, there are many years they are not reigning even the kingdom of Lord Ramchandra. What happened? Then he asked, one Narada visited, he asked, what is the reason? Narada Muni told, because a Sudra, Ramayana it is mentioned, a Sambhuka. A Sudra is performing the duty of a Brahmana. You should stop him to acting others' duty. Stop him, go, and then Ramchandra was searching, they found in Himalaya that Sambhuka. Then he asked, he told that I am Sudra, but he doing this activity of a Brahmana, austerity. So Ramchandra immediately killed him, cut his head. Then immediately run started. In other ages it was prescribed, but in this age, by birth, everyone is Sudra. Hare Kṛṣṇa. Hare Kṛṣṇa. Hare Kṛṣṇa. So, as Kṛṣṇa told that, according to their varna, Chaturvarna maya sushta guna karma vibhagasa. So, in this age, according to one's quality and activity, one's varna is decided, varna ashram is decided. That's why, but how the people acts in this different ashramas and in this caste system, actually he is a Brahmana who is always in mood of goodness. Kshatriya acts according to mood of passion. Vaishya is mixed mood. Brahmana Brahmana in Kshatriya, in Raja and Tama mixed in where? In a Vaishya. And a Sudra, Hare Kṛṣṇa. Hare Kṛṣṇa. Hare Krishna. क्या हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा क्या है? हरे कृष्णा. So Sudra is always in mood of ignorance, in tamaguna, mood of ignorance. So Sudra in mode of ignorance and Vaishya in mixed mode, both ignorance and passion. And Kshatriya in passion and the Brahmana in goodness. So one has to, when took initiation, before initiation he is already in mood of Sudra. According to the Shastra, in this age of Kali, everyone is, by birth everyone is Sudra. When he is initiated by a spiritual master, accepted a spiritual life, then gradually he is elevated to higher modes. According to his elevation to the higher modes, his work and everything is decided. That's why Prabhupada told, I have created this society, this international society for Krishna consciousness. One of the purpose is to create some Brahmanas. What is the Brahmanas' activity? Preaching. Preaching is the activity of a Brahmana. Sama, dama, tapa, saucha, khanti, arjama, evacha, jnana, vijnana, astikyam, all these good qualities is Brahmana. And at the same time, his practical activities, main activity is preaching. See, Brahmana. So unless one come to that platform of a Brahmana, he is not recommended to take sannyas. Sannyas is compulsory for a Brahmana. For a Kshatriya up to Vanaprastha. Vaishya, sometimes maybe, according to Guru's instruction or something maybe. And Sudra will be always remain in Grihastha ashram. That is according to Shastra. So in our spiritual life, we must also always consider these three things. Sadhu, Shastra and Guru. Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So here is Kṛṣṇa is describing how the people act in according to, everyone is acting according to modes of nature. Prakrute kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasah ahankara vimudhatma karta ahamiti manyate. He is a ignorant person who considering that he is the doer. Actually, everyone is acting according to the mode of according to the influence of the different modes. According to his previous birth, his prarabdha, all these things. So according to from his very birth, he is in a certain mood. He is influenced by, Brahmana is influenced by goodness, Kshatriya is influenced by passion, and like this Vaishya mixed mode, and Sudra is always in ignorance is acting according to their modes. So previous two verses Kṛṣṇa already described. In verse 7, that 7, 8 already described that how the peoples are acting in the mood of ignorance. That is in 7th verse. Prescribed duties should never be renounced. If one gives up his prescribed duties because of illusion, such renunciation is said to be mood of ignorance. Then next verse Kṛṣṇa told what is a mood of passion. He told anyone who gives up prescribed duties as troublesome or out of fear of bodily discomfort is said to be have renounced in mood of passion. Such action never leads to the elevation of renunciation. And the today's verse, O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be the mode of goodness. Who acts but he gave up attachment or he gave up the result. As Kṛṣṇa told, karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. One has to work. Even Kṛṣṇa told that even I am the Supreme Personality of God incarnate in this world. He told Arjuna, I am also working. Look, I am sitting in your chariot as a chariot driver. If I will not work, then no one will. That's why in ISKCON we are here, we have to act according to whom? Guru, first Guru. Guru, Shastra, Sadhu. So everyone has to work in a certain way according to his nature. Spiritual master is very expert how to engage his disciples in different according to their influence in particular mood. Prabhupada was very expert in this connection. He could study, but whether someone is acting as a Brahmana or a sannyasi, or whether he is doing some other works in mood of passion or in place, cannot read scriptures, it's not possible. So according to his mode, seeing in nature, spiritual master engaged. Someone in Brahmanical activities, in preaching, someone to management, someone will be like a different according to nature, and someone has to work the others, Vaishya activities like Gosala, all these things. And Sudra is another, cleaning works, all others, manual services, according to their nature. But no work is superior to other. Everything is, if someone is acting according to the desire of Guru, Kṛṣṇa Shastra, then he is perfect. Whether someone is sweeping in the floor, or someone is preaching, or someone doing deity worship, if they are without thinking about the result, they renounce the result of their karma, then actually he is not bound to the... actually he can, even a sweeper on the floor, if he acting is perfectly according to spiritual master order or authority's order, and then he may be back to Godhead. But even if someone is acting like Brahmana, doing or Kshatriya, doing like higher activities, but if he is not doing that activity properly, then he is not considered as perfect. So that's why this in devotional service we see no service is lower and no service is higher. Everything is an equal platform. According to the mentality of the server, who is serving, what is going on within his mind, what he is thinking when he is acting, that is more important. So, in this age of Kali, he told that Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that's told, that what he told? Grihe thako, bane thako, sada hari bole daka. This is common for all Varna and ashram. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam kalau nasteiva gatiranyatha. Who is a Brahmana, who is a Sudra, in any mode, this is compulsory for everyone. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, according to Guru's instruction, compulsory. You have to chant definitely. 16 rounds as Prabhupada fixed it. Actually, Prabhupada went to Western world in America. He did not ask first to chant. He asked them, just like his Guru Maharaj told him. Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati instructs Srila Prabhupada to chant 64 rounds. Prabhupada, but he told same thing. Chant 64 rounds. They refused. It is not possible for us. 8 hours. The Prabhupada told, okay, compulsory, necessary, chant 32 rounds. After 1 week, they returned back and called, it is also, Swamiji, this is also not possible. It is not possible to chant 32 rounds. Then Prabhupada told, okay, minimum 16 rounds. So that is in ISKCON, everyone whatever activity is doing. Outwardly we may consider them different activity, but actually devotional service is transcendental. There is no difference between activity. If he is serving according to Guru's instruction with Guru and Kṛṣṇa, to satisfy Guru and Kṛṣṇa, then he is perfect. He will be qualified to return back to Godhead. That is the ultimate purpose. In any Varna ashram, the purpose is Mama janmani janmani sware bhavatad bhaktir ahetukitoi. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, I am not a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. I am not a sannyasi, Vanaprastha, all this varnashram system. Actually, I am Gopi Bhartu, Padakamalayo, Dasa, Dasanu, Das. I am simply a servant of the servant of the servant. Prabhupada told 10,000 times reduced. This is our part. We have to serve Kṛṣṇa according to the instruction of Guru. Then this is perfect. So, that is Kṛṣṇa is gradually will give. But in this particular verse, Kṛṣṇa is telling, how can we can know that someone is acting in a mood of goodness? He is telling the three more peoples, but one performs prescribed duty only because it ought to be done, not rejecting, but he thinks that this duty must be done because it is according to the instruction of Sadhu Shastra and Guru. So I could not avoid this instruction. And he renounces the material association and all the attachment to the fruit. His renunciation is said to be. So, according to we have to act. We have to first fix up. This is the secret of success also. Prabhupada told, in my life, there is no other secret. There is only one secret. I have considered the order of my spiritual master as the goal of my life. If someone acting according to the same, Prabhupada told, that's why I achieve all success. Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur, just like I instructed Prabhupada to go and preach in English language in Western world. This is Brahmanical work and a sannyas. Prabhupada took sannyas and went. This is to take sannyas also the order of his guru. Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur came in dream 2-3 times. Prabhupada told. Then he asked, Abha, you have time now to take sannyas. But Prabhupada was thinking just like he was thinking it's impossible. How can I am a family holder, in a family life and so many small children, a wife, all this. But Kṛṣṇa arranged everything. Prabhupada compelled to take sannyas and go on preaching in Western world. And when he followed the instruction of Guru Maharaj, then he became successful. Similarly, we see Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur also gave instructions to different disciples. We see one Babaji, there is in a Champahati, Nayanananda Babaji. He was also a disciple of Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur, and Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur told, here is Gaur Gadadhar. He gave him the service. This is a service to take care of this deity. You will never give up the service. So he did there. 73 years he was just serving this Gaur Gadadhar. Even someone follow the instruction of his guru, whether his work is very, just like Akinchan Krishnadas Babaji, another Kṛṣṇa was very intimate friend. So he was also chanting day and night Hare Kṛṣṇa. But whether you are chanting, you are acting differently in different duties, must be according to the instruction of spiritual master. Then it is transcendental. Prabhupada told this Akinchan, Prabhupada generally asked disciples not to mix with Babajis. Those who were not preaching, but Prabhupada never told his. And actually, this is above 3 modes. If someone acting when according to mode of goodness, passion and this ignorance, according to the modes they are acting differently. But if someone is acting according to the spiritual master order perfectly, then it is above the 3 modes of nature. Then he is acting pure devotional service. Tulya ninda stutir mauni santushta jena kenachit aniketa sthiramati bhakti manja Samapriya. Or another in 14th chapter, Mana apamanaye tulya tulya mitradi pakshayo sarvarambha parityagi gunatita sauchyate. Which mana apamana tulya. Consider someone is blaspheming him or someone is praising him, equal. He is not affected by these things. Tulya ninda stuti, mauni, he remains silent. Tulya ninda stuti, mauni, santushta janakana, always self-satisfied. Aniketaha, sthiramati. Aniketa, he has no attachment for the material designation or any where he to stay or what his food will come. All these things he is completely detached. Sthiramati, mind is fixed in devotional service. Such a person is above three modes of nature. So that's why our of goodness. Mood of goodness, because devotion starts from mood of goodness. Sthite sattve prasidhati. Tata tada rajastama bhava kama. From there devotion begins. Just like in another verse in this chapter, in 55 verse, Kṛṣṇa told, Brahmabhuta prasannatma no sochati no kaṅkhyati sama sarvesu bhutesu mad bhakting labhate para mad bhakti labhate. In that platform, bhakti starts from Brahmabhuta platform. So, in this way, we must know our position, what to do and what not to do. What is our duty? Everything must be according to the like this. I don't like this. Then this Kṛṣṇa says this is not perfect. We have to accept authority. These three authorities, they are Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. We have to check and balance. There's always check and balance. How we are acting, whether it is according to pleasing our Guru Maharaj or not, whether it is according to Shastra or not, whether it is all sadhus, then he can clear his doubts from sadhus, like this. So then we can consider ourselves as transcendental position. Then we above the three modes. Though bhakti starts from mode of goodness, but ultimately you have to give up three modes, influence of three modes. Act in transcendental way. In previous verse, Prabhupada gave the example of someone is acting in factory. So that does not mean that he is in a mood of passion or ignorance. But if he is acting according to his Guru's instruction, and he will not attach to the result, then in transcendental mood. One time Prabhupada was giving a Bhagavad Gita class in New York. So anyhow, many sannyasis are sitting and senior disciples. But one person just in outside on the veranda, he is in pant shirt and tie is there. But he is just walking again and again, going here. Prabhupada saw, then immediately called him. Come inside, stop class and ask him. And he told, here is a real sannyasi. He is a Gopal Krishna Das that time. Prabhupada told him, he wanted to give up his job and just drain. Prabhupada told, no. Your money is needed in our society. Those days, ISKCON was financial condition was very poor. Because he was getting about $6,000 in his payment. Prabhupada just, you work for Guru, for Kṛṣṇa, and whatever payment you are getting, give it, everything to me. No result. You will not be, if you will not attach to the result, then you are a sannyasi, better than a sannyasi. So this is, we have to act according to now. This is Gopal Kṛṣṇa Das, later become Gopal Kṛṣṇa Goswami Maharaj. But he, according to Prabhupada, his Guru's instruction, he was acting. That time even out working as in a Pepsi Cola company as manager. So what is this? But this is not the fact. According to the consciousness, someone is working or acting. How is working? How is acting? That is more important. So we are actually, according to that parampara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, just like I am not a sannyasi, Banaprastha, or Grahastha Brahmachari, I am simply Gopi Bharto Padakamalayo Dasa Dasa Anudasa. According to authority, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, then we are in right position. But if we have not acting according to these authorities, acting whimsically, then this is not authorized. Then you are mood up. Then maybe outwardly you maybe looks like a Brahmana, but you are a sannyasi, but you are actually a less than a, you are a outcast. You are like less than this Sudra because you are not following the authority. So that's why actually Prabhupada wanted in ISKCON, who is a perfect devotee. Prabhupada told everyone, he must know everything about something and something about everything. Prabhupada wanted the devotees in Vrindavan, just in ISKCON, he must know everything about something and something about everything. In a particular field where a spiritual master order, he must act perfectly, no detail about this topic and act accordingly. But at the same time, a teacher must have knowledge about everything, little at least. He must answer about, like Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur was considered as the encyclopedia of knowledge. Bhakti Prabhupada told, my Guru Maharaj is the encyclopedia of knowledge. In any question, any field, someone come, you will get the result. Prabhupada also said. So a perfect devotee, like this. So that's why we have Prabhupada gave this purport. Now this purport that prescribed duties must be performed with this mentality. One should act without attachment for the result. He should be disassociated from the modes of work. A man working in Kṛṣṇa consciousness in a factory does not associate himself with the work of the factory, nor with the workers of the factory. He simply works for Kṛṣṇa. And when he gives up the result of for Kṛṣṇa, he is acting transcendentally. Hare Krishna. This time already, 5 minutes. Ask any question. Any question or comment?